What up, world? EstablishedRich coming right back at you. NBA YoungBoy has beef with damn near everybody in rap, but I never thought we would get to the point where his newest op is his own mama. And this ain't entertainment. This is just sad.
I think my relationship with my mama used to be a big part of my anger. Until I told myself, like, it's just certain shit you can't fix. Like, certain people you're not gonna just bond with in a way that you expect or the way that you desire. Basically just long for and just hope for. So I started loving my mom from a distance. Like, today I never like speak to her again. Like, we'll never talk again. I know this for a fact. But I love her. Like, I care.
Mm-hmm.
I hope she know that too. I want her to know that. It ain't got nothing to do with no dollar. It ain't even got nothing to do with my trauma no more. Or something that I was supposed to be angry about. Just love them. Because that's my grandmother's daughter. And I love my grandma deeply.
I can understand a son having issues with his mama. I can even understand getting to the point where you say, I gotta love you from a distance. What I don't understand is why this has to turn into public disrespect. Distance and disrespect are two different things. And you can remove somebody from your everyday life without trying to tear them down in front of millions of people. YoungBoy talks about spending a lot of his childhood with his grandmother. And I understand it. There were a lot of young men raised mostly by their grandmothers because their mothers were young or either struggling. But when you get older, sometimes you start looking at your parents different. You stop looking at them as mama or daddy, and you start to remember this was a young person trying to figure it out just like you. My own mother had me at 17 years old. So when I think back on certain things now, I don't look at them the same way I looked at them when I was 20 or 25. I look at it like, damn, she was trying to become a woman while she was trying to raise a child. That don't mean the parent gets a free pass for everything they ever did wrong. It means age can give you context that anger don't let you see when you young. And YoungBoy is still a young man. That is why some of his words bother me so much, because you can apologize for something you said later, but you cannot make millions of people unhear it.
Kentrell, you don't talk to me?
You close with your mom? So I started loving my mom from a distance. Like, today I never like speak to her again. Like, we'll never talk again. I know this for a fact.
Or you don't talk to your kids? Quit playing on me on this internet. I let you lie on me too many fucking times. I wasn't down there when you did that video with that man. That man wasn't in your kitchen while I was in your kitchen. Quit playing on me, bro. I don't give a you don't never call me. Just stop lying on me, bro. I thought this was the video y'all made in Utah. When I was down there in front of Michael down there, I thought you said that in that video. When Funny Marco came to Utah and you were supposed to be doing the interview with him, and when I was at your house in the kitchen and he was there, I thought you said that in Utah. I thought this was that video. No, I ain't never been Korea. So you ain't gonna never make me out no liar about nothing. So keep my name out your mouth. And yeah, you said something bad. You always talking bad on me.
Now his mother is responding. So just like that, something that should have been a family conversation has turned into content for all of us. Now everybody online gets to pick a side, and none of us really know what's going on. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know what happened between YoungBoy and his mama behind closed doors. I don't know what she did to hurt him. I don't know what he has been carrying since childhood, and I don't know what conversations they have already tried to have privately. But I do know his mother has stood up for him publicly over the years, including different beefs and controversies. She defended her son so hard sometimes that people were calling her out for it. That's why when I hear him say she won't change, part of me thinks, yeah, you might be right. But didn't she love you during all them years when you weren't changed either? YoungBoy has made his own mistakes. He has had his own legal problems. Beefs and moments where the people around him probably looked at him and said, damn, when is this dude gonna get it? And his mama was still his mama. That don't mean he owes her access to his life forever. I want to be clear about that, because sometimes a relationship can be so bad that distance really is the best thing to do. But if that is what you have to do it with some damn dignity. You don't have to call your mama out of her name and turn her into an enemy just because you decided you can't have her close to you right now. Because there are some things that hit different when time starts moving by. There are people watching this right now who would give anything to have one more call with their mama. They would take one more argument, one more annoying question, one more where you at text, just to hear from them again. Young people don't always think about that because when you young, your mother feels like she gonna be there forever. Then you get older and realize none of us get forever with anybody. That is why I would hate for him to be 40 years old one day and watch these clips and say, man, why did I say that about my mama in front of the world?
Boy, I done came across this bitch. Look, I done came across this bitch with my Iranian dot, nigga. Your puss said you supposed to come to my defense and help me out, but you won't get on that bitch so I can come. Man, that retarded that lady know damn well nigga ain't say nothing about her wrong. All I said is I never talk to that lady again. She go on that bitch flash and talking about don't lie on me and this and that. Then, bro, you watch. She say she was right there while we did the interview. Man, this lady is fucking mentally ill. But just like me though, she ain't never been a fucking career day in her life. You dumbass nigga, you watching this shit.
Yeah.
You literally watching. What the fuck is man? Stop playing me, man. Man, say, man, story. Look, I ain't gonna even do it. Hey, just leave it alone. And it ain't right. It ain't right. It ain't right, son. It ain't right, bro. Everybody want to respond to me. Damn. Nothing. Now I can't go back to sleep fucking with you. Nigga ain't say nothing. What's wrong about this stupid ass hoe?
I know you didn't say nothing wrong about her. You didn't say nothing?
Nah, real talk, nigga ain't say nothing wrong about this stupid ass hoe. All I said, I never talk to this bitch again. She come on that bitch talking about my kids. What the fuck my kids got to do with anything, you dumb ass hoe? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Then this bitch gonna say she was right there while we did the interview. Bitch, you ain't never been a career day in your life. A lot of people don't even know my relationship was. This I done seen this stupid ass hoe spit in my grandma's face. This stupid ass bitch done spit in my face before. Nigga ain't got no love for that hoe. I don't get no fuck. Then a lot of niggas gonna get on this bitch and say, oh, when I see him, I'm gonna beat his ass about what he said about his mom. Boy, I will kill your stupid ass. You better ask her. Man, I'll kill your stupid ass. You better mind your motherfucking business. Then X got me so mad, he gonna post that stupid ass shit. You dumbass nigga. But y'all, you had to do it. Call me and I can tell you, bro, the lady never been a career day in her life. Can't you see she attention seeking? Man, y'all better leave me the fuck alone. That's what the fuck y'all better do, nigga. No fact.
This is the part where he loses me completely. You already said how you felt, your mother responded, and now instead of letting it die, you come back harder. That is when it stops looking like somebody trying to protect their peace and starts looking like somebody trying to win a beef against his own damn mama. And NBA YoungBoy has a huge audience. Whether he wants that responsibility or not, there are young men who watch his moves and copy his attitude before they are old enough to understand the consequences. So when they hear him say, my grandmama raised me, my mama didn't do shit, some of them are going to look at their own childhood and start feeling that same anger. And their story may not even be the same story. Maybe their mother had them at 16 or 17. Maybe grandma kept them while mama worked 2 jobs. Maybe mama was still a child herself trying to find her way in the world. You don't know that until you get old enough to start asking questions. When you were a child, all you know is what you didn't get. When you become an adult, you start to understand what it would have cost somebody to give you what you want. And again, I'm not saying everybody has a good mom. Some parents do things to their children that they have every right to protect themselves from. And I would never tell somebody to stay in a destructive relationship just because the person is family. But protecting your peace doesn't require you to humiliate your mama. You can close the door without setting the damn house on fire. And this is another part that bothers me because YoungBoy has children of his own. The woman he is talking about is their grandmother. What does that teach them about how the family handles pain? What happens when one of his own children grows up and decides that he didn't do enough as a father? Because every parent gets something wrong. YoungBoy has already had public disputes involving the mothers of his children and his family. So he knows firsthand how private pain can turn into internet entertainment. That is why I would think he would want to break the cycle instead of adding another chain to it. And with everything else he has going on in his life right now, this should be the time he's trying to remove himself from chaos, not find a new place to put it. He has already spent so much of his career at war with people that at some point you have to ask whether peace even feels normal to him. He beefs with rappers. He beefs with people online. He beefs with people around him. Now we are watching him beef with his own damn mama. At some point, the question can't always be, what did they do to YoungBoy? Sometimes the question has to be, what the hell is wrong with YoungBoy? Because loving somebody from a distance can be mature. But calling your mother everything under the sun on the internet is definitely not mature. And that is what I hope YoungBoy realizes before too much time passes. He don't have to pretend his childhood was perfect. He don't have to lie about how he feels. And he don't have to keep somebody close to him just because they his mom. But some things don't need an audience. There is nothing we can give him in the comments that's gonna fix the situation between him and his mama. All the internet can do is pick sides. And that is why this whole thing is sad more than anything else. I look at this and see a son who is hurt, a mother who is hurt, and now both of them have millions of strangers watching. So I can't tell YoungBoy what his relationship with his mother should look like. But I can say this. You may not always get another chance to fix something after the anger leaves. Love her from a distance if that's what you need to do. Just don't turn your mom into an op and then wake up years from now wishing you could take those words back. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe. EstablishedRich. I'll be back with another one. Peace.